Anna is so untrustworthy. I think Valentine will catch her. I'm not too invested in Willow and Nina, and I'm uncertain how people will react to finding out why Jason was away for so long. Blaming Carly would be foolish. Even if Jason wasn't protecting her, Jagger and the feds wouldn't have let him return. The feds have pursued Sonny for decades, and now they have the means to bring him down, especially with Jagger's determination. Jason was in a lose-lose situation. Anna is in trouble because Valentine doesn't care about her. Jason should come clean with Sonny about what he was up to. Their situation frustrates me. Sam's actions confuse me. First, she says he's dangerous and doesn't want Danny near him. Then she decides to help him. I'm not convinced by this sudden desire to assist Jason. I'm loving Mayna and Willow's relationship. Hannah is foolish. Valentine always has the upper hand. Jason needs to tell Diane the truth so she can get Carly out of the Ryko file. It was all set up by Kate's. I want more Jason and less Finn. Looks like Drew came through and got Nina that birthday invitation. Alexis is finally getting her answer. Hopefully, she'll get her law license back, and her first case will be helping Laura and Heather. I haven't watched in a couple of weeks, and it seems like I haven't missed much. Honestly, Anna is clueless. She couldn't solve a case if the evidence were right in front of her. Her belief that she can catch Valentine is laughable. The only interesting part might be Carly finding out why Jason was away, maybe. Come on, GH, can we get back to good writing and a compelling storyline? I guess I'll catch up by watching Friday's episode. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup once again. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. On the other hand, I hope Willow understands the risks of letting Nina back into her life. We'll have to see how Nina manages to mess things up this time. It's inevitable, she always finds a way to sabotage things. And let's see how Sam will confront Carly about Jason being kept away from his kids because of her actions. GH is looking promising this week. I'm eager to see if Sam finds out why Jason stayed gone and let everyone believe he was dead. It seems like Alexis will find out if she can practice law again. Anna has been repeating herself for the past 2 weeks. Let's move this storyline along. We could use a suspenseful summer, maybe with a little more romance. With everything going on, Finn needing rehab, Violet and Sonny needing stability, Laura dealing with Heather. We also need to ensure Brook, Lynn, and Chase get their honeymoon, even if they can't go to Paris. Sam has finally realized that Jason is protecting Carly. She'll likely be furious with Carly, though it's nothing new, considering Jason's unwavering loyalty to Carly. Carly is going to be devastated. Will she turn herself in? She was talked out of it by Drew before. When Sonny suggested she testify against him, she refused. But now, faced with her best friend's sacrifice, will Carly go to Agent Kate's, confront him for flirting with her while knowing he was blackmailing Jason with her freedom, and turn herself in to the FBI? And why is this Sam's concern? Just because she has a child with Jason doesn't give her the right to snoop around and potentially endanger others like Spinelli. Jason doesn't need her help. I can't stand her interference. However, I've already voiced my concerns about Anna in previous posts. Jason, I hope you have backup plans B, C, and D because he's putting too much trust in Anna. As for Sam, she's becoming annoying. She constantly fights to be Jason's number one, but the moment things don't go her way, she treats him poorly. I can't believe Dante is okay with her behavior. There's a reason Jason is careful about who he confides in. Finally, it's about time Michael threw Willow a surprise party. It was lovely to see them all dressed up and happy, but of course, Nina had to complicate things. Despite that, they looked adorable together. I'm curious if we'll see progress with Pikeman and whether Sam will uncover why Jason was working with the FBI before Carly does. This week's episodes seem promising. Anna is bound to mess things up. She thinks she can handle Valentine, but he's likely to outmaneuver her. Sam is focused on helping Jason and is willing to risk herself and Spinelli, only to discover Jason's protecting Carly. When Carly finds out, she might do something reckless, like confront Gates. I hope Drew actually leaves GH when he starts campaigning and takes Nina with him. Both Nina and Willow annoy me with their overly sentimental expressions. Perhaps Drew should take Willow too, so he can have both mother and daughter. I believe most viewers would agree that Carly had to take charge of the family to ensure their safety, including Sam, who shouldn't be so naive. Why is the show always so dull in the summer? The only storyline that interests me right now is Molly and Christina's. I'm not invested in Heather, Finn, Willow, or Drew. Their storylines are dragging. I don't care about Trina, Gio, Dex, or Joss. Although I like Dex and Joss, they've also been dull lately. I used to care about the Jason or Pikeman storyline, but it's been dragged out and we hardly see Jason. Moreover, Drew isn't a true friend, and I hope others see through his actions. Willow is too quick to trust Nina again, setting herself up for more heart attack. Hopefully, Nina messes things up, and the writers finally remove her along with Drew, who seems insincere. Anna needs to stay vigilant dealing with ruthless Valentine. He wouldn't hesitate to betray her if needed. Despite Nina's presence, Willow's birthday party went smoothly. Elizabeth keeps confiding in Portia about Finn's drinking, but Portia needs to witness it firsthand to intervene or suspend him. Finn is in crisis mode, pushing away Alexis and everyone else. Can he be saved before it's too late? Sounds like there's drama brewing. Willow should watch out with Nana around, and Sam blaming Carly intensifies the soap opera drama. Can't wait to see how it unfolds. Who can blame Drew for wanting his own happiness? Carly always prioritizes Jason, and Drew risked everything for her only to be betrayed. Regarding Kelly's voice issues, she suffered serious hearing problems from a scuba diving accident years ago, affecting her speech. Please end the boring Pikeman storyline. It's dragged on for too long with no excitement. Let someone uncover Sonny's tampered meds instead. I'm fed up with Willow's ignorance and Nina's deceitfulness. Willow needs to realize Nina will never change or deserve to be her mother. Drew knows Nina's true nature as a liar with no remorse. On the other hand, I've noticed a troubling trend with Jordan and TJ ever since Curtis and Portia got together. Jordan seems to have been gradually sidelined from the Ashford family dynamic. Then they introduced Trina as Curtis' daughter, further pushing TJ to the background. Now, with TJ facing challenges related to his impending fatherhood, we hardly see Aunt Stella, Uncle Curtis, or his grandfather involved. There have been a few scenes where they discuss the baby, but that's about it. It feels like Jordan and TJ have been portrayed negatively compared to the positive light given to Trina and Portia. It seems like GA struggles with writing for characters of color. I wish they explored a storyline where Jordan and TJ feel isolated from the Ashford family, relying only on each other for support. It would have been compelling to see TJ confide in Jordan about his feelings, mirroring how Curtis dealt with similar issues regarding Portia and his mother's deception. Jordan also deserves more scenes to express her frustrations and seek advice from her friends. The portrayal of Portia, Curtis, Marshall, Trina, and Stella hasn't been perfect either, but at least we get to understand their perspectives. Furthermore, GH missed an opportunity with TJ and Molly's baby storyline. They never explored the couple's decision about having children or focusing on their careers and relationship instead. Suddenly, Molly's desire for a child and the strained relationship with Christina appear out of nowhere, which feels inconsistent with their previous portrayal. However, what's happening with Michael lately? I've always seen him as the natural heir to Sonny's legacy, not necessarily in the mob, but as a central figure on the show. With his ties to both the Corinthos and Quartermain families, it seemed like he would be a major character. However, in recent years, Michael seems to have lost his edge. He's become a dull character with very little happening in his storyline, which explains why he's getting less screen time. Do you all agree? When he's in a relationship, Michael seems to lose his spark. He used to be more interesting and dynamic when he was dating and involved in other activities. Now, he comes across as stiff and overly focused on family life, which can be a bit boring. It would be refreshing to see Michael embrace more of his Quartermaine heritage and show a bit more edge. While I didn't care for how Morgan was portrayed, I think Michael could benefit from injecting some of that Quartermaine DNA into his character. Although Michael may not have bipolar disorder like some other characters, his codependent and toxic relationships seem to have drained him of vitality. He's going through the motions, almost like he's on autopilot, not really engaging with life. He hears conversations but doesn't really listen, only speaking up when he feels it's necessary to assert himself. His physical appearance reflects this attitude. He's developed a bit of a dad bod, suggesting he's worn out and lacking motivation. Watching a character like Michael, who seems depressed and lethargic, isn't very compelling. Michael desperately needs something to reignite his passion and energy, a breakthrough, a brilliant idea, or a significant event that propels him back into action. GA seems to be focusing on giving impactful storylines to characters like Drew, while Michael's potential is being overlooked. It feels like the show is inadvertently making Michael less interesting, which is a shame considering the potential he has as a lead character. Additionally, forgive me if this has been discussed, as I haven't been active lately. I find it puzzling how Sonny isn't noticing that something is wrong. As someone who deals with depression and anxiety, I'm keenly aware when my medication isn't working correctly. Is this oversight related to bipolar disorder, or is it a deliberate choice for dramatic storytelling in soap operas? I think part of the issue could be due to Ava influencing him with alcohol. Alcohol can cloud judgment and make it difficult to recognize that something is amiss. What's intriguing about this storyline is that Sonny believes he's taking his medication correctly. Therefore, the betrayal he's fixating on feels real to him. He becomes more suspicious because he thinks his instincts are valid and that he can't trust anyone. It's not so much that Sonny is in denial, he genuinely believes he's on his medication. Ava's influence plays a significant role here, reinforcing his feelings of paranoia and distrust by validating his concerns in various conversations. Moreover, towards the end of Spencer's time on the show, the opinions of the Ashfords, Curtis, Marshall, and Stella, were somewhat mixed. Curtis and Marshall didn't explicitly voice their views. They deferred to Trina's judgment as an adult and tacitly accepted Spencer as long as she was content. Portia, on the other hand, consistently disapproved of Spencer. She even attempted to reconcile him with Esmu through parenting classes, displaying little remorse when he seemingly sacrificed himself to save her daughter. Stella's stance mirrored that of Curtis and Marshall. She refrained from imposing her opinion, allowing Trina to make her own choices independently. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.